Today's episode is brought to you by Me Undies. Me Undies. Oh, those undies that I've got on me. Actually, I'm not even wearing Me Undies right now. I'm wearing Me Undie, like they're like pants.
Oh,
they're sweats. I don't even got the undies on. I just went straight to the sweats. I'm good, baby.
Yeah, you're feeling it.
Now I'm feeling it. We'll talk about that probably too much later. Let's jump into this podcast. Hello, everybody. It's time for Crendor.
Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Broadcasting live. In 4-hour recording studio. Recording. Wake your ass up. It's the Crendor in the morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to an exciting episode of Crendor in the morning.
Woo!
That is the least excited a person could ever pretend to be.
I can do better.
Yeah? Let's hear your least excited. No, you're faking it. Give me least excited. That's a little better. That's a little better. Like, you're like, yeah, great. Wow.
Yay. All right. Woo. Oh my God. Let me update you on the dental adventures.
Yes, I can't wait to hear. Are you fully recovered?
I'd say I'm doing a lot better comparatively.
Okay.
So,
hit me.
So last week, if you didn't hear, I had tooth pain radiating into my head, very bad.
Oh yeah.
8 or 9 out of 10 pain. It was a bad time. So go listen to that if you want. But I was like, all right, going to the dentist tomorrow. So that night, more pain. Woke up after a couple hours sleep, took an Advil, still in pain, and it was like 8:15 a.m. and I was like, I'm gonna see if the dentist is open, if they can take me earlier than like 4:30, and they were, and they're like, we can take you at noon, and I was like, yes. So at noon, went to the dentist. They're like, all right, let's take a look, and they're like, oh yeah, you're gonna need a root canal. So they did the root canal. Honestly,
why did we time out? Why did we diagnose that faster than the dentist did?
Well, I mean, technically we didn't, because the night before, or the night of, I called him about it, and he was like, yeah, you probably need a root canal.
All I'm saying is you saw 2 dentists, and they both gave you the wrong diagnosis. Well, and the minute you said stuff, I was like, you just need a root canal.
Yeah, well, I guess because the X-rays didn't show anything.
Well, they relied on technology and not their doctor intuition.
You gotta rely on that doctor intuition.
You gotta rely on the doctor intuition.
But all right, here's the part. I'm sitting down in the chair. He's like, all right, let's get this going. He's like, nah, I gotta warn you. And I'm like, oh God. He's like, there's a chance the tooth is fractured. And he's like, if the tooth is fractured, then we have to extract it. And I'm just like, okay.
Yeah. Do what you got to do, doc.
So I'm like, all right. But he's like, if that's the case, then when you get this root canal, you're still going to be in pain. And then after a couple days, we'll extract it because, if the tooth is actually fractured, then the root's not causing the problems. You'll still be in pain. And I was like, all right. So I was just upset because I'm like, do I got to go through another couple days of pain for this? But about I took an Advil after I had the root canal done. Honestly, not a bad process. They numb you up. You just kind of chill there. Doesn't really.
Did you get a needle to the gums?
Yeah, he gave me 3.
Oh, that's the good stuff. I know.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the thing: people always worry about a needle in your mouth, but I'm gonna let you know. Out of all the needle shots I've ever gotten, not the worst. Not the worst.
No, it's just like a little pinch. You're kind of and then it goes away.
Real quick.
Bad. Yeah, it's real quick. Had that, and that just, you feel them working in your root, and they're just like, yep, going Denny to 22 millimeter, up. And I'm like, all right. And then after that, they're like, all right, we're all done. Looks good. It should get better. And then I was like, all right. And then about 4 or 5 hours later, after I took my Advil, I was like, hey, I realize I'm not in pain. And then I had 10 hours go by, and I'm like, I still don't need an Advil. And then I tried eating some bread on it, something soft, and I could chew on it. And I'm like, dude, nice. And then ever since then, it's been just getting better every day. Now it's like I can honestly eat on it, drink, do whatever.
That's great. I'm glad you got that fixed. Yeah, the power of modern dentistry. Who knew?
The power of modern dentistry, and you don't have to sit through pain.
Yeah, I cannot stress it enough. Out of all the doctors, I value the dentist the most because I use this damn thing way too much. So,
dude, tooth pain, mouth pain, that shit's real.
The only pain that I think is equal is probably like ball pain. You guys know what I mean. They're like, some days you're like, what the hell happened down there? Yeah, it's the only equal equivalent I can think of personally.
Yeah, like I've had stomach pains and like other stuff, but like usually it's not like debilitating. I'm just kind of like, ugh. Maybe if I've heard gallbladder pain, like when you actually get it, it's really bad. I got mine out before any of that happened. And then, it was a good time. So I did that, and then he gave me antibiotics. So I got like 3 of them left. I'm done tomorrow.
Well, speaking of pain, I got sympathy pains from you, I think. I don't know what happened. After we had our conversation talking about mouth pain last week,
right?
Went to bed, woke up, my tooth hurt. And I was like, why is this happening? Am I having, like, instead of pregnancy sympathy pains, I'm having, like, a tooth, I guess maybe thinking about it? I don't know what happened, man. I woke up and my tooth hurt for 2 days. And it wasn't, like, a bad pain. I could eat with it. But, like, something about it was a little tender, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And it was immediately after we had the conversation. I was like, am I connected to Crendor in some way? Yeah, then it went away, and I'm fine. But it was so weird. It just happened. I don't know if maybe because we had the conversation when I was dreaming, I was maybe grinding my teeth or thinking about it. I have no clue what started it. Couldn't tell you. It was weird. I woke up the next day like, oh, come on. You can't be serious.
Maybe it's, did you eat any, like, sugar or anything? Nothing?
I don't remember. No, I'm trying to be very good about sugar. Even today, because I was at the store and was like, I need an energy drink, but I don't want to get like something with sugar. So I got a sugar-free energy drink. And that's it's terrible. But I wanted something cold and not coffee. So that's what I got.
Coffee, any temperature. Any temperature.
I'm not a big cold coffee drinker. I don't know why.
I don't like cold brew coffee, really. But if my coffee, I'm drinking it, and I brew it hot and it gets cold, I'll keep drinking it.
I will usually have had mine before. If I have coffee that gets too cold or starts to become chilled, I'll drink all of it real quick. Rather than have, like, room temp coffee, I'm like, no, this will not do. I'd rather chug it. Yeah.
No. When I brew my black coffee in the morning, drink it. Sometimes it gets a little cold. I'm like, it's still good. And my afternoon cup of coffee, I'm like, still good. That's great. Oh, my God. So,
yes.
I forgot to mention that last week I saw a chiropractor.
What is happening to you? So, last week I fell apart.
Listen, I was in so much pain, I was like, screw it, I'll try a chiropractor. I don't even believe in chiropractors.
What is happening? So your tooth was bad and your back was bad.
I thought it was my TMJ. Right?
Okay.
That was my instinctual thought. And they're like, it's all tied into your neck and shoulders and everything. So I was like, all right, I'll see what happens. And so they're like, all right, we'll take a look at you. And he's looking at my back, and he's like, it's tight up here in your suboccipitals. Super tight. And I would say, this is tight, and like right here, and do this thing. And I was like, all right. And then I was like, all right, because like, here's the thing. So many people, I know like people go to chiropractors. My one friend goes to a chiropractor. He's like, I love it. Fixes my stuff. I don't believe super hard into it. Like, to me, they're just
What do you mean by believe? Like, what happens at a chiropractor that requires your belief?
The fact that, like, they just pop your joints and you're good to go.
All right. Yeah, I understand that.
Like, to me,
it's kind of like a, one of those things they pick with the pins. What the hell did I just say? They not pick you with the pins. They prick you with the pins.
Yeah.
Whatever that is. Acupuncture. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine that's one of those things where there's a little bit of belief in it as well. Like, oh, yes, you've unlocked my chakra.
Yeah, like I think there is a placebo effect. I don't know.
Sure.
I mean, it's possible it works, like, but here's the thing, all right?
We're going to get a message one way or the other real quick.
Yeah, someone's going to be like, I've been taking acupuncture for 14 years and going to a chiropractor. Right, yeah. I get it, okay? So, he's like, all right, we'll just adjust you a bit, and then I'll give you some stretches. I'm like, okay, so then you lay down. And then, by the way, prior to this, there's, like, people just walking in, like somebody, they'd walk in, they got their mask on, they do their little scan, and then they just walk back 3 minutes, you hear, like, and then they walk out. I was like, what the shit? So
what's going on in there?
And the guy before me, he was like, yo, you forgot to do my hip. And so he was like, oh, all right. And then I just hear like the table like kind of, and he was like, oh, shit. And then he just walked out kind of like, whoa.
Whoa. If that's what I heard when I went to any practitioner of anything, if I heard someone go, oh, shit, I'd have been like, no, I can't do this. No, thank you. Shit.
Oh, my God. So the first thing. Oh, my God. So I walk back there. I forgot to mention this at the start. You'll love this one. So I go back, and the guy's like, hey, how's it going? He's like, I'd shake your hand, but some mamby-pamby on Yelp got mad at us.
Great, you're in good hands. You're already in good hands.
He said, I guess we can't shake hands anymore. I was like, all right. So, meanwhile, when I like go to the actual doctor, they come in like decked out and like fucking like super medical gear. So I'm like, all right.
Are you saying this guy's not an actual doctor? Crazy.
So he's like, all right. So he's like, we'll do a couple adjustments.
Shit.
So he's like, just lay down and breathe in and then just breathe out. And I breathe out, and then he just went like, into my back. And I was like, ugh. And it just,
whoa. What does that mean? He went, and you went,
He crunched it. He just like crunched my spine. Like in my middle back. And he was like, oh, people love that one. And I was like, I wouldn't say I loved it. And then
did it hurt? Like what was your react? Like what happened? What was your reaction?
It didn't hurt. I mean, it felt. Here's the thing. It didn't feel bad. It just felt weird. And then he was like, all right. And then he did like a shoulder one, another shoulder one, or he just does a like, and then he did like 2 head ones, and I was like, nope, never again. And then I was like, so when do people start feeling better? It's like, some people feel better like right away. And I was like, yeah, it's not happening.
Are you telling me you weren't feeling great afterwards?
So he's like, then I'm going to give you, here's some exercises to do, all right? Here's some exercises. So he's like, you push your head to the right with your hand to stretch it, and then you do like some, essentially just gave me like a bunch of yoga stretches to do that they give you in like physical therapy. Because I went to physical therapy like 2 years ago, and he literally just gave me like physical therapy exercises. And so he's like, yeah, just keep doing your exercises and keep coming back in for adjustments like a couple times a week. Never went back.
That's the couple times a week thing sounds like a scam. Even I don't know. The minute again, never should anyone go to a medical professional and then be like, "Oh shit!" Like that sounds like that guy was in pain, not being helped.
But here's the thing: like all the reviews online, people like got in a car accident. This guy saved my life. Like all this stuff, and I'm like, I don't. Like maybe it works. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an outlier. Maybe it just doesn't work for me.
You're just too tense, man. You're just
maybe I'm too tense,
uptight. Yeah.
But like, like to me, it was just the stretches are what's gonna fix everything. Like maybe if it's something where they have like maybe accidents and actual spinal issues, you need it. But like, it didn't do anything for me. To me, it's the equivalent of like do your stretches and drink this apple juice, and you're like, wow, this apple juice and stretching is really helping me. Like it could be literally anything.
Yeah, it's like when you see a diet pill commercial. It's like, with exercise and proper nutrition. It's like, well, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Your pill's doing nothing now. If it's like, if you just exercise and eat properly, this pill will help you lose weight. And you're like, wait a minute.
So, you know, I guess that was, what, that was like a little over like 9 days ago or something. And like, you know, I think the problem was... When did your tooth start hurting? It was like a few days before that, so I was hoping that would help my TMJ thing. I mean, overall, the problem was I needed a root canal.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So
okay.
that was the main thing. So that was my chiropractor adventure. Don't think I'm gonna go back. I mean, you know, if somebody says it works for them, that's fine. I'm not gonna be like, no, ban the chiropractor, but just it didn't work for me.
I don't think I can handle that very well. I want to be in a doctor's office that smells like a doctor's office. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if your doctor's office doesn't smell like it's been triple sanitized, I don't know that if it smells like incense, I don't know that I trust you as a doctor. It needs to smell real sanitized.
Oh, yeah. So here's the thing. I started looking up chiropractor videos on YouTube.
Wait, so what? Like, why? How? Okay, all right. Take me down this rabbit hole.
Because I'm just curious. So there's a couple chiropractors that are like notable on YouTube. There's one guy who...
What is his channel name? I'm just hoping that it's something like Back Cracker.
Advanced Chiropractic Relief LLC.
Never mind. That's not cool at all.
And he invented the ring dinger.
Never mind. He's back to being very cool.
So if you look up the ring dinger, it's this dude, and he just
Why
wraps
am I looking
a
up
towel.
the ring dinger right now? Come on now.
He wraps a towel around their neck, and then he just goes, ugh, and like yanks them up.
What the hell? This is so... Oh my God. Oh my God.
Dude,
oh my God.
I know for a fact, if I got that done, I would die.
How is this? This is insane.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And it's like both ways. There's people who are like, oh my God, that's the greatest thing anyone's ever done to me. And then there's other people who are like, no. Like, there's no in between.
None of this looks like it's helpful. There's this one woman who's like, she's in pain. That's the one I want to see.
Oh, yeah.
What? Okay, I don't like... So there is a video right now. It's Powerful Ring Dinger Emotional Release. Back Pain and Migraine is the name of this video.
Right.
And it's this woman who's come in to see him. And this guy's talking to her. And, the first couple of minutes they're talking about all this stuff. Then there is from, I don't know, almost 9 minutes until it's still going. Maybe 11, 12 minutes. It's just him touching her back and butt. And he's like looking at her butt, and he's like, so you got the butt right here. I'm like, what the hell is happening?
I swear, half the chiropractor videos are just like girls in yoga pants as thumbnails.
Yes, it's just like this girl in yoga pants, and he's like looking at her tattoos and her like back piercings and like her butt. And then he's like, okay, so we're gonna just do all this stuff to you right here.
Oh yeah, is that the chiropractor medicine guy?
Yes, chiropractor medicine.
Okay, yeah, I've been watching a lot of his too. He's just this like bald dude with a beard, and he does like weird noises. He's like,
this guy makes me uncomfortable though, because this guy looks like he definitely is in that chiropractor porn stuff. The internet knows what I'm talking about. Like the masseuse, like he looks like it, and the way he's just like massaging this poor girl. He's like, all right, so lift your legs up, and I'm just gonna rub the inner thigh here. Like, what are you doing?
There was one I watched. It was this guy, and he's like working on this Playboy model, and her boyfriend's just sitting there looking like, what the shit is going on?
That's what it looks like. It's crazy looking. If I watch this dude, if I ever date anyone who's like, I'm gonna go see chiropractic medicine guy, I'll be like, oh hell no, you're gonna find someone else. Thank you very much. That guy is a pervert. This dude is. This is a 30-minute video, and most of these 30 minutes, he's just rubbing on this girl. I don't know. She's getting end relief. I don't know what's happening here. But I got to at 30 minutes and 32 seconds, he finally is wrapping. Again, what Crendor's describing is they wrap a towel around someone's neck.
Yeah.
And then I think strangle them to death.
It's possible.
I can't even with this. You know what? Here's the thing. What do the comments say? You know what? These are great comments. All right, so here's the amazing number one comment. He walks away after each crack like he dropped the mic.
He really does. You gotta respect it.
Yeah, another one. This man steps back from every adjustment like he hit a 3. Oh man. Yeah. However, no one seems to think. Oh, never mind. I was about to say no one seems to think that this is pervy. I scrolled down far enough. Never mind. It's in there. There are people.
Oh yeah, someone was like, "I think I've seen this dude in the porn."
I mean, he looks like this whole video looks like the start of the first 5 minutes. He's like, "All right, so let's get that shirt off." Like, what? Okay, sure, my dude. Wow, I didn't know this was a thing. The crazy part is there's so many videos. And what's wild is it's very obvious they know their audience and their thumbnails. Because the yes sir ring dinger chiropractic video, the number one thing when I searched, the thumbnail is a woman, but when you mouse over it and it shows you the clip, it's a dude. And if you scroll down to the epic ring dingers, the thumbnail is a woman, but when you mouse over it, it's a totally different woman. When get the decibel meter ring dinger compilation 4, which is also hilarious, the thumbnail, young woman. When you mouse over it, like, I don't know, 50-year-old dude.
What
It's yeah, they've got it figured out. These guys got it figured out.
Okay. Go back to the back pain and migraine video. Okay?
What?
And look at the description.
Oh no. Oh no. Where is this thing at? Back pain and migraine.
You need to look at the description.
The one we just saw?
Yes.
All right, here we go. What the hell? Wait, what?
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, what?
I don't
understand. Everyone, I'm just gonna read. I don't know what the hell this means, and now I feel like, did we discover something, Crendor? Okay. Location. This is the actual verbatim description of this video.
Yeah.
Location: Mechanicsburg, PA. Condenser microphone, cracks and crunches. Quiet face paper and quiet office equal ASMR. Mindfully placed ads, relax, chiropractic, sleep, time, remedy, elegant storytelling. Ghost parade. One night, I was having a dream that I was eating birthday cake with a grasshopper wearing a valet uniform. Then I woke up to the blasting bellows of what I assumed to be another black cricket, like the one mentioned 2 weeks ago, somewhere inside my room. The initial search via iPhone flashlight failed, and I was feeling frustrated. If this cricket wakes up my children, it's over. The whole day, it's just done. Frantic, perhaps approximates the sentiment. Of course, this influenced the perception of the cricket volume, getting louder, moving swiftly like a ninja in the night. I began moving medium-sized objects out of the path towards the source of the sound, and when I got there, the cricket jumped to the other side of the room, louder. At first, I thought it was a ghost. Then, no, that's silly. There's just 2 of them. 2 ghosts, I realize? Louder. In another corner. Almost got it. Vanished again. Come on, Brent, focus. Is it healthy to speak to myself like that? You're being ridiculous. We're fine. The sound was like a siren singing an ominous song of insanity. Hitchcock, Hallows, E violin shrill. Under the bed, my lips almost touched the ground, head turning to the side, stuffed deep in the corner, wiggling, squiggling, dust kisses. I've got to focus, but who is this I, anyway? The sound vanished again. Fuck it, I'm sleeping on the couch. I've got yoga in 2 hours. Never fell asleep. Yoga at 5 a.m. It's moments like this that I feel utterly grateful that chiropractic is my drug. Regardless of what happens outside of adjusting hours, from the time someone is down on the table until the time they leave, I'm in a different reality. like during this video, which might be one of my all-time favorites. I will take any opportunity possible to talk about the natural child. To talk about natural childbirth? Because if there's one institution that should incite massive positive change in the U.S. healthcare system, it's how we treat pregnancy. Many hospitals seem to be operating from a different reality. And the temperature reading? This time, it was dampness, bringing us into the same region that the instrument read. And if you've been watching closely, we've previously lined up the instrument with either the tone or digital temp reading too. I could spiral into this concept for 5K characters, but we've got to find out what happened to those crickets. The L5 sacrum debate here reminded me of something recently, where the sacrum kept interrupting the staggering voice of L5. After the adjustment, I'm still not sure which one was the primary. JK, I know. My hope for this episode is that the funny timestamp guy identifies when I did a Thanos-style cervical adjustment at 23:32. In reality, I was cracking my fingers. There is enough content here to make 2 videos. I really appreciate that she was verbally confirming what I was identifying with my hands almost instantaneously. The prone TL palpitation and left cervical come to mind. And oh my god, it's still going! How is this?
This is insane.
I can't. And the pubic adjustment. I actually edited out the part where I said, I never show this because the internet can't handle it. We shall see. And the ring dinger. Probably the best one I've recorded thus far. And I sang to the competitive singer. The day after the cricket cacophony and reduced rest, I sought counsel from Aaron, the office manager Jedi. After conveying my concern for the cricket's community breeding events occurring in my bedroom, she wisely advised the following. First, get a frog to find the cricket. Then, get a snake to seek the frog. Finally, a mongoose to maul the snake. Me. Then what do I do with the mongoose? Aaron replied, keep it as a pet. After that, I rescued 2 crickets per day for 5 days. Then, the oracle that is Google said that this species lay about 10 eggs per laying, and then I saw 11 and 12, which means we have reached a second laying. After yoga, I briefly fell... This is still going! After yoga, I briefly fell back asleep and into dream reality. I was sitting with the grasshopper, who was now wearing a monocle, and asked, whose birthday is it? And where are you going with my car? 4,400 words out of 5,000. Thanks for watching Powerful Ring Dinger, Emotional Release, Back Pain, Migraine, Chiropractic, ASMR, and Crack. And thanks for reading this week's prescription description. Or was it description prescription? Speaking of weird things to say, I say and do, Backyard Garden Soul Releasing Update. If you've been reading these rants for long enough, you know what I'm talking about. You're cool, and I love you. I've been out 4 times now. Each time the mass of lost energy decreases. So either souls are crossing over or my subscription to reality has changed. 5K.
Holy shit. What a journey.
Well,
I might start doing this in my YouTube descriptions.
Just ramble.
Yeah.
Do you think it helps that he filled 5,000 words?
There's got to be a reason, right? This is a guy who's got Ring Dinger as a registered trademark. Okay, this guy knows what he's doing.
I can't believe that he wrote, is this, I need to go, is this every video? Oh no, his very most recent video. Wait, hold on, that can't be right. Oh, maybe it is, it's season 9. Season 9? Well,
season 9.
One of his first videos, season 9, 4 months ago. That's so funny. The video is entitled Augmentation Back Pain Finally Got a Breath of Air. My Body Exploded. Chiropractor ASMR. Sure. Again, his description reads, location, Mechanicsburg, PA, condenser microphone, capture cracks and crunches, quiet face paper, and quiet office for ASMR, mindfully placed ads for relaxers, engaging stories of pain relief, powerful, elegant, original content. Little Hawk. Chicka dee 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 dee.
Oh my god.
is he's still doing it. What's even crazier is that he has an entire, like, he has an entire thing here. He even has they're feeling better, set free, fly away, my little chickadee. I said not a word to the bird. I thought in my mind and envisioned his kind. On the end of my rake in my hand, a whistle was heard, and the bird had concurred because he leapt on the rake as I planned. This is, I can't, this entire thing, this one's written almost like a poem. Each line is maybe 3 words long.
Yeah, I need to know, like, what he's doing when he writes these. Like, is he high off his
drugs,
mind?
I would assume, yeah.
I don't. Like, the other guy, the Mike Morheim ringdinger man, he's just got, like, your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, visit our website, and here's stuff. Like, he's got a normal one. But that's not fun. This guy's crazy. So, yeah, after that, I started looking up all these chiropractor videos, and I was like, what the shit is going on YouTube?
Well, who knows anymore? That's for sure. Who knows?
Maybe we should just become chiropractic YouTubers.
I don't think that's wise.
That's the first person we bring in. It's like their neck snaps. Like, uh-oh.
They're like on the table like, kill me. What have we done, Crendor?
Hey, we should
finish it.
For the week, you should comment in the comments section if you've been to a chiropractor and if it helped you or not.
Yes. We
I'm
definitely need
curious.
to know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'd ever go. I'd rather just go to a masseuse and get like rubbed on a bit. That seems better.
Yeah, or maybe it's one of those things where like there are like some good ones and there's a lot of bad ones or something. I don't know. Just comment. I want to read them.
All right, well, speaking of good ones, let's talk about the best ones. Me undies. That's the segue.
Me undies.
The holiday season can be stressful, right? You got to release that back pain, right? It all checks out.
Yeah.
If only there was some bearded man out there willing to give you a bottomless bag of everything you need to cross off your list. Thankfully, I'm around and that's pretty close. And our friends at MeUndies have the next best thing. MeUndies curated a list of stuff you're going to love, but more importantly, your friends and family are going to love. They're going to soften up all your holiday stress. Their micro modal fabric is not only super soft, but breathable, light, and impossibly cozy. It's everything you need for a stress-free and comfortable holiday. This is your chance to get those oh-so-good MeUndies. The PJ sets, slippers, shirts, the sweats like I have on right now. Oh my God, they're men, women, sizes, extra small to 4XL. There's so much there, and the designs are great. They have holiday designs right now if you want to get crazy with it, or you can go simple. That's cool too. Also, if you want, you can gift a membership with the MeUndies gift card or become a member yourself. A membership subscription will send you a new pair to your door every month. You get site-wide savings, exclusive sales. But if you don't want a membership and you just want to try it, MeUndies has a great offer for you. Same offer we always have. If you're a first-time purchaser, you get 15% off and free shipping. Give it a shot. They have a problem-free philosophy. If you're not satisfied with the product in any way, they'll refund it or exchange it. No caveats, no questions, no nothing. And because it's free shipping, you don't lose anything if you don't like it. And trust me, you're going to like it. It's not even going to be a question. If you want to check it out, if you want to jump on this train, or if you want to get a good gift for friends and family, go to MeUndies.com/Crendor. That's MeUndies.com/Crendor.
That's me.
All right, Crendor, let's go chop in the sky with Crendor. How's that traffic out there?
Oh, man, I'm up here in the chapter copter, and, sometimes it's just nice to be up here alone in the chapter copter. I've said this before, but, everybody needs a little meditative time, and mine is up here in the chapter copter, even though you do have the constant sounds, but, sometimes those can be therapeutic. It's kind of like white noise, so you need some white noise to fall asleep, which I actually do. The other night, it was like quiet, and I couldn't handle it. I needed to put on like a podcast or something. I gotta have that white noise, otherwise I don't know what it is. I don't know. Back to you.
Thanks, Crendor. I do too. If I'm alone in bed, I need like any type of podcast or like no, maybe turning on a fan.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's because I lived in New York, and I like having noise. Where I lived was like on a major street, so you would hear like outside at all hours, and so here in LA I don't live near that anymore, and so it's very quiet. The only noise we hear usually, there's only two noises. One, when I first moved here, those the birds that sounded like the Joker. But I don't live near that anymore.
Yeah.
The only other noise are seals humping at night, which is great, hilarious. They're like, oh, and you're like, God damn, get it, dog. But you have to have your window open, and sometimes I'm like, you know what, window closed, and then it's silent. I'm like, okay, oh no, I gotta have a fan or something on. I don't know. Yeah. Or I'll listen to a podcast but put it really low because I'm also trying to sleep. So I can barely hear it, but I'm like, that will deafen the silence.
Oh, yeah. No, it's I got to have that, or even like I'll usually put on some ASMR or something.
Pancakes!
Now I've been listening to Ting Ting ASMR.
I don't even know what that is.
She is just this one girl that just makes sounds. And she'll just, it's very quiet and soft, and you just hear like, and then it's just like, and it's enough to where I'm like, what is that sound? And I try to figure out what it is, and I'm like, I don't know, and then I fall asleep.
Ooh, I forgot to bring this up. I found this girl on YouTube that does ASMR videos. The last time we were talking about ASMR, and I just totally forgot to bring her up to you. But I am fascinated by her, and also a little bit in love. I was looking through her ASMR stuff recently. I don't remember how. I think it like popped up for a reason that I can't remember, but I went down the rabbit hole, not because I wanted to see ASMR, but because, again, she's gorgeous. And I was like, holy moly, this woman's beautiful. And I was like, what is she up to? And in the time that we talked about, when we first found her, she had no subscribers.
Yeah.
Let me just... Now has 1.35 million. I was like, cool. Once again, reminding me that I am pathetic compared to these people. But I was like, all right, what is going on with her views? Like, how's she doing? What's happening? I will let you know that the ASMR game is, I don't know. I should have gotten into this. Maybe I'm not an attractive enough person, but like, just to rattle off some numbers for you. 6.7 million, 6.4 million, 4.5 million, 4.2 million, 3.8 million. Her first, oh my God, so many videos. Her first full page of videos, when you search like by numbers, are all 1 million plus.
Oh my God.
She's killing it. This girl's killing it. And it is mind blowing. Although it's not, because one, she's doing things like, very high level, but also production value is great. And also, again, no matter what people tell you about ASMR, there is a little sexuality to it. Don't even like, no one can pretend that. I'm simply going to just send this to you, Crendor. This is who she is. And I want you, just without even giving out the name, just look and tell me she's not gorgeous.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, like, and not in that YouTube, like, oh, she's attractive, like, legitimate,
like a
beautiful
model.
Way. Yes, like, it's unfair. It's simply unfair to the rest of us. I'm like, well, this doesn't seem fair. This girl's killing it. Yeah. Her videos are crazy. I will say, though, thankfully, there appears to be some justice in the world. Her very, the very first ones, 4 years ago, right? The videos are ASMR fixing you, right? Like you're a robot and I'm fixing you up. Or ASMR medical exam, or ASMR soft sleeping treatment, or ASMR doctor, or ASMR scalp massage, all those things, right? And then you realize after a while you have to change up ASMR. And so now, because after you can only fix a person so many times, or talk to them in French so many times, or all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
So she also does things that are like ASMR Pennywise kidnaps you. ASMR Medusa catches you. Her most recent ones, this shit's so funny to me. Her most recent ones include ASMR, devil welcomes you to hell. I can't believe it. Yeah, you have to figure after a certain amount of time, you're like, what the hell do I do? What do I... Oh my God, it's so funny.
It's like you run out of ideas, and then you just got to start winging it.
But with that said, oh my God, I love the internet. So predictable. Most of our videos have 98% likes or 99% likes. You want to know the one video that has slightly less percentage of likes?
What?
2 months ago, my boyfriend tries ASMR on me. All the dudes in chat are like, you got a boyfriend? Unsubscribe. Oh my God. That is exactly what I expected from the internet. That's so funny.
That's
incredible. Yeah. Devil welcomes you to... I can't believe that's an ASMR. I might have to do a review of this. It's a ASMR. Devil welcomes you to hell. Incredible. Actually, can I ever tell you that I think I might have mentioned this to you before.
What?
I always wanted to have an ASMR channel where I just got people to do ASMR for me.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember you saying this years ago.
Yeah, I always thought, like, you know, having a, like, Catwoman traps Batman ASMR, like that kind of thing would be amazing. I don't know how anyone hasn't done that shit. I bet they have. Who am I kidding?
Oh, yeah, they probably have.
I can't believe ASMR Medusa catches you. That's so effing funny.
Dude, I gotta renew my ASMR channel. Revive it.
Yeah.
It's youtube.com/goodnightcrendor. All one word. And I've made, the last 5 videos I made are ASMR food reviews.
What are the views like on that?
I get about 700 to 1,000 views a video.
You tell me people aren't tuning in for your ASMR food reviews?
I reviewed Wendy's Baconator Pringles, rotisserie chicken Pringles, Memphis barbecue Pringles, chocolate pretzel Pop-Tarts, and Nashville hot chicken potato chips.
Pretzel Pop-Tarts sounds like garbage.
You know what? I think they might have been. I also reviewed Trolls World Tour Oreos. So... You know, I mean, there's not a high demand, but you never know. It might explode.
Holy crap. This is the problem, Crendor. This is why we're failing. All right. Okay. So most ASMR, I imagine you have to be a beautiful person. But imagine you're just like a big dork burger. What the hell kind of ASMR are you going to do? I humbly submit what may be the best ASMR video I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
This guy... The Tingle Tailor Episode 1 Made in France ASMR. This guy wins. Holy crap. I've never seen... This is production quality. For a 42-minute video, this is like a movie.
Wow, this looks like a movie. This is
That's
crazy.
What this is the most well-shot... this is... I can't even compete. Oh, my God. Look at this. This guy wins. This guy's the winner. This guy's the winner.
This is crazy. He has a no talking version.
Oh my God. Yeah. Why bother?
This is crazy.
Yeah. The comments are like, this guy is basically Netflix for ASMR. Yeah. Everyone's like, you're telling me this isn't from a movie? Holy crap. What's the rest of his channel? This dude is incredible. The Tingle Doc. Shut up. Oh my God. His work is incredible. I'm infinitely jealous of this guy. He's so talented. Whoa.
This is his top video is a mechanical keyboard, and it's literally just him typing on the mechanical keyboard, but like it's still filmed really well. Man, this dude, yeah, the color alone. Now, I will say, over on Goodnight Crendor, I have a relaxing keyboard typing noise video from 7 years ago with 111,000 views. All right, so I do know about my keyboard type.
Does it have 3.7 million views?
Possibly one day.
Do you have a video of you eating ASMR M&Ms with 574,000 views?
Oh, I got ASMR M&M jalapeno peanut review for 3.3K.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I'm getting there.
I stand corrected. I thought this guy was a goober, but he's actually one of those very attractive people that I'm now upset about. So I guess I have to go become like gorgeous in order to have an ASMR channel. That's fine. When I do, it's gonna be that like nasty ASMR. You know how every once in a while on YouTube you find one that's like, your girlfriend eats a lollipop in your ear. That's all my videos are gonna be that.
But you'll do it in different locations.
Yeah, your boyfriend's a horny pervert. ASMR. Hey, girl, let me whisper at you.
That's the traffic.
All right, what's going on, sports?
Weather.
Oh, weather.
Welcome to the weather desk. Today we've got a weather request for Longview, Washington, which has a squirrel cult. They have a statue, dozens of squirrel bridges, and a yearly squirrel festival. So I had to do this.
I'm sorry. What does squirrel cult mean?
They love squirrels.
I have to look up Longview squirrel cult. Of course, there is a squirrel dressed up like an old barbershop singer. Barbershop singer.
Oh yeah, you need one of those.
Yep. And in fact, there are many barbershop singers and one squirrel. Yeah. Squirrel Fest. Amazing.
Dude, I would go to Squirrel Fest.
I would too. It looks great.
Yeah.
Whoa. The mascot for Squirrel Fest is named Sandy B. McNutt. Is that true? Hold on.
Sandy B. McNutt, you know. The Sandy B.
Sandy B. McNutt. That's the thing. Yeah, Sandy B. McNutt.
Well, in Longview, Washington.
Well, no.
Is...
Crendor.
Yeah.
Crendor.
What?
Go to 153.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. She's like a Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Imagine.
Crazy ass.
I don't know how to explain to people this. Imagine Rocky and Bullwinkle, where a lady is dressed up as Rocky, but instead of having squirrel teeth in her mouth, the squirrel teeth are on her chin.
It looks very weird.
It's terrifying. It is genuinely terrifying.
It's pretty scary, honestly.
Yeah, bad choices were made. Oh no, I don't like that at all. Okay, well, if you want to go find that, it's on YouTube. It's called The City of Nuts, Longview Squirrel Fest. Enjoy that video.
Have a blast. Longview, Washington, 42 degrees. It's cloudy, 15% chance of rain through 8 p.m. It's gonna be tomorrow, 38. Oh wait. Today, 55% chance of rain. It's going to be 47 degrees with a 25% chance of rain. You got highs of whatever. You got humidity at 91%. You got your pressure at 30.05. You got your visibility at 9 miles. You got your wind at 6 miles per hour going northwest. And you got dew points at 39 and a UV index of 0. Moon phase, waning crescent. You've got a waning crescent. 10-day forecast. 47 degrees, 48 with rain, 48 with rain, 49 with rain, 47 with rain, 52 with
Washington.
rain, 49 with
Okay.
rain, 47 rain,
Yeah.
45 rain, 46
Okay.
rain, 47 rain, and so on.
That sucks, man. You know what? Actually, sometimes I wish I lived in Washington where it just rained for days and days so I could, just stay indoors and kind of stay in bed and be like, ooh, it's raining. I don't want to get out of bed today.
I love
I don't
rain.
know. Yeah, I miss it. The one time we have it a year here is a little weird, but yeah, I
It was
miss it.
super rain in the last couple days, and I love it. Here's the thing. I mentioned it before, but I get motivated by rain. Like, I get you sleep in a bit, but then I wake up, and I'm like, yeah, let's go. And then I'm ready to, do the day.
Yep, do the day. I'm ready to do the day.
I'm ready to do the day. And that's the weather.
All right, let's go sports.
Sports. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Welcome to the Sports Desk. We've had some big news in sports.
Major
for the
sports
day.
news.
Major sports. Basketball preseason has started up. And then over in the actual football, we've got, I guess actual American football. The Rams beat the Patriots on Thursday night. The Titans beat the Jaguars, but Minshew came back. First appearance since week 7. Minshew is back, folks. So hopefully he'll get the start next week. The Buccaneers beat the Vikings. The Cardinals beat the Giants. The Cowboys beat the Bengals. The Broncos beat the Panthers. The Chiefs beat the Dolphins. The Bears beat the Texans. The Jets got blown out by the Seahawks. The Packers beat the Lions. The Chargers beat the Falcons. The Colts beat the Raiders. The football team beat the 49ers.
They also beat the Steelers.
They did, and they've taken over first place in the NFC East. I'm all aboard the football team.
Heartbroken.
Unless they play
That
the
would be
Packers.
very funny if the champions were the football team.
Yeah.
What a great year that would be. 2020 ends with the football team as champions.
And the Eagles upset the Saints, which means the Packers move into first place in the NFC. And hopefully that continues. All they got to do is win the rest of their games, get the bye week. And the Bills are currently beating the Steelers 23-7.
I don't know what happened. We had it. This is the most Steelers season yet. Of course, it's ours to lose, so we will lose it. That's, of course.
Yep. Now it's Buffalo's time to shine.
F Buffalo. As a former resident, F Buffalo.
That's sports.
Okay. What's our big news story of the day?
That rhymed.
Thanks. I tried.
Also, there's a lot of people sending us their McCocks and Crendors.
Thank you. Keep it up.
Yep, keep it up, keep it up. Oh, that's right. We had the follow-up to the treasure story.
Oh, that's right. I didn't read that one yet.
Yeah. So, the man that finder of the treasure chest hidden in the Rocky Mountains reveals his identity. The man...
So we heard about this. The crazy guy who hid his treasure.
Yep.
Someone found it, and people died looking for this treasure.
Yes. We did this story like 7 years ago, and then we covered it again
and then we did it
last
recently. Yeah.
Yeah, and now here's the
crazy thing is, the guy isn't. I expected like some young treasure hunter, not at all who it is.
Oh yeah. The man who found buried chests that had enraptured scores of treasure hunters for a decade has revealed his identity, Jack Stoof. And in June, he found the treasure famously buried by author and retired art dealer Forrest Fenn somewhere in the Rocky Mountains with a poem from Fenn's memoir, The Thrill of the Chase, offering clues to its location. Fenn announced in June that the treasure had been found, but he wouldn't say where exactly it was found or who found it. And in July, to provide some closure to who had searched in other states, Fenn revealed that the chest had been hidden in Wyoming. Over the course of the hunt, at least 4 people died searching through the Rockies for the trove, which Fenn said contained $2 million worth of gold and gems. Stoof, in a post on Medium, said he had asked for his identity to be kept secret so he wouldn't invite the same fate that Fenn and his family had dealt with amid fervent treasure hunters. For the past 6 months, I've remained anonymous, not because I have anything to hide, but because Forrest and his family endured stalkers, death threats, home invasions, frivolous lawsuits, and potential kidnapping. All at the hands of people with delusions related to his treasure. I don't want those things to happen to me and my family. Makes sense. Fenn died in September at age 90. His family confirmed on Monday that it was Stoof who found Fenn's treasure. Some treasure seekers had believed the finding was a hoax. We congratulate Jack on finding and retrieving the treasure, and we hope that this confirmation will help to dispel the conjecture, conspirational nonsense, and refusals to accept the truth. Stoof, who Outside Magazine reports is a 32-year-old medical student from Michigan, says a lawsuit forced him to give up his anonymity. A Chicago attorney named Barbara Anderson filed a lawsuit against Fenn and then unnamed finder in the U.S. District Court in Santa Fe, New Mexico, in June after the treasure was reported found. She argues that after she had spent several years painstakingly deciphering Mr. Fenn's poem and scouting the general location of the treasure, someone hacked her cell phone and stole proprietary information that led them to the trove. Stoof said the case is meritless. The U.S. District Court for New Mexico has ruled that Forrest Estate must provide some of my personal info to a woman I do not know with whom I have never communicated who has brought a meritless lawsuit against me. This would make my name a matter of public record, so I chose to come forward today. While Stoof's identity is now known, a few other mysteries remain. Where in Wyoming the chest was found and how exactly he solved the riddle. He says he pored over not only Fenn's poem, but also interviews with him, teasing out clues from his words to understand what kind of person he was and where he might be inclined to hide his riches. And the secret hiding spot? Stoof says he wants that to remain secret, lest it become a site of pilgrimage and become overrun, perhaps by people looking to see if it may be an emerald that was dropped along the way.
Oh, I guess that makes sense, kinda? I don't know.
I guess, but If I were to reveal where the treasure was, the natural wonder of that place, the forest held so dear, will be destroyed by people seeking treasure they hope I dropped. Getting to the wilderness location where the chest is not dangerous in the conventional sense of the word, but it very quickly can be when people do not take basic precautions and go in the wrong directions, or in the wrong conditions. It is not an appropriate place to become a tourist attraction. Treasure is now in a secure location in New Mexico, but he plans to sell it. He says he has medical loans to pay off. Huh. And that's
okay.
That's the wrap-up of the trilogy.
It's finally done. It's a weird ending, but, like, we're there. We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
I don't think I'd ever want to be a treasure hunter.
No, that sounds like a giant pain in the ass. It doesn't sound anything like you imagine. Like, Indiana Jones, I don't think at the end he was like, well, I got to deal with this bullshit.
Yeah, or Nick Cage.
Right? Yeah. Apparently, it's a thing. Who knew?
Yeah.
Damn.
So.
All right. Well, we have our ending, and this is the ending of this podcast. Look at that. Perfect. All right. Well, that's it for this week. Crendor, hit him with the socials.
We've got this podcast up on youtube.com/Cox and Crendor Podcast. Cut off the podcast part and you'll find the animations. Also, check us out on SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify. We're all over. Check out our main stuff, youtube.com/Jesse Cox, youtube.com/Crendor, twitter.com, blah, 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 twitch.tv/Jesse Cox, twitch.tv/Crendor, facebook.com, Jesse Cox, facebook.com, Crendor, instagram.com/NotoriousCox, instagram.com/Crendor was taken. Listen to my ASMR, youtube.com/Goodnight Crendor. Fall asleep, please. And that's all I got.
Okay. Well, that's it. Thanks so much for listening or watching or however you're enjoying this. Let's get out of here. Crendor, and as always, to be continued.